Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mariam. I love to cook and I love to talk about things that are happening around the world. And I also love discussing relationships and everything that has to do with relationship between lovers, family, friends, and you name it. So today I'm making jollof rice. I've made several. I think I have two or three videos. I think two videos of jollof rice on this channel, but I'm going to show you again. Sometimes when we cook, we change our recipes. So for my tomato base, I'm using blended tomatoes. I add carrots, basil, onions, and then I have some ginger and garlic paste. I have my thyme. I have my. There is this new paste I've been making. It's made of tomatoes and garlic. I'm going to share that recipe with you guys very soon. It's good for stew, jollof, or whatever you are cooking. It's very quick, easy, and it gets the job done. So we are going to go ahead and also add in our Maggi cubes. You can add in whatever seasons you want to use for your jollof rice right now. After adding the tomato base, I'm not using lots of spices and I'm not using any tomato paste because I don't want it to be too reddish this time. Sometimes I love my jollof rice to be giving me that red, but sometimes I don't like it to be giving me that red, like right now. So I'm reducing the amount of tomato that I'm using, especially tomato paste, because it's very rich and it has its own bit of redness going all over it. So, if you are active on TikTok and Instagram, please go follow my socials. All links are available on this channel. So, for this jollof rice, we are going to go with it with some chicken and some meat, which I already seasoned the previous night, and they are just going to go ahead doing some parchment paper or parchment paper or baking sheet into a tray, adding our chicken and our meat, and then put that in the oven. If you have an air fryer, excellent, you can use it. If you don't use your oven, me, I love using my oven. So air fryer sometimes for like it works greatly with me if I'm trying to like make something simple. I bought one, but I've not been that into it. Maybe I've not explored it that much. I'm just busy on using my oven, but we will see. I'm going to give my air fryer a chance one day to be making all sort of things inside of it. For now, I'm just looking at it like a, you know, when you buy things that you're not really ready to use, you just buy then add them to your collection of unused things and then you'll be watching at them. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and add in our washed rice. I'm using long grain perfume rice. You can use whatever rice you like. Just make sure you know how you can control your water so you don't have, a rice that is telling a different story from what you intended to be. Okay, go ahead and mix in that rice and then just look for the remaining Maggi cubes that refuse to dissolve on their own and be smashing it whilst you are mixing your rice and making sure the tomato base is incorporated very well into your rice. So, if you're active on Shopify or you love buying stuffs online, which I know all of us do, please don't forget to check out my Shopify store. And then I'm adding my hot. When I said hot, I mean hot boiling water. Whenever I make jollof rice, I don't go ahead and start it with a new batch of just normal room temperature water. No, I add some water in my boiler and then I have it boiled like really hot. Then I just add it. It makes the process fast and it does not slow my cooking down. So that is what I love doing. So we are going to go ahead and add in our salt. If you are someone that loves to cook with lots of Maggi cubes, avoid using salt. But if you know how you can control your Maggi cubes and your seasoning, then you know how you can put them and make room for some salt. Then give it a go. Once our rice starts getting to this consistency or to this level, I'm going to go ahead and add in my onions. You can see the way I chop my onions are not like the normal stuff. Yeah, I cut it like sideways. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in some bell peppers. Yes, it's optional. You don't have to use them, but if you can try it, it's really great. Or if you want, you can use some carrots, whatever mixed vegetables you have. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw in my bay leaves. Yeah, I don't know, but I just put in our bay leaves. I'm a girl that grew up from Sierra Leone, West Africa, and everything jollof, stew, or anything like that, we have to throw in some bay leaves. So Leave it like that. Don't ask me too many questions because I can't really answer. If you ask me to give a description of why we are using bay leaf, I don't know. Don't ask. And then we're going to go ahead and add in our aluminium foil. I know some people have a debate how aluminium foil is not good for the health. There are so many things that are not good for the health. I know it's fine. Don't worry, everything is fine. And then I'm just going to cover it and allow our rice to just cook. It's simple like that. See, to allow the water to like reduce. And you see it coming to place, just remaining a little bit. Then you remember that meat from the beginning. Yeah. I'm going to throw in some of those chicken or meat stock and then add in my meat. My meat was like already getting to a cooking stage in the oven. So I just take it out and come and add it to the rice. So just add some, a little bit of spoonful consistency. When you're taking a spoon, you have a mix and then you just go, if you know what I mean. We are not mixing too much because we don't want our rice to be, very frowning and clumsy. So just give it a little mix and then we're just going to go ahead and add in some butter. Yes, add butter. It has a smell and a taste that just give that thing that you're looking for jollof rice. And once your rice is done, then that's it. That I forgot to make a video of the last part. Forgive me. So you remember when I put that chicken and the meat into the oven? There is this chicken or whatsoever stock that come out here that I'm going to use. Normally, I will put it in a bowl or in a container and keep it in the fridge to mix. When I'm making jollof rice or fried rice, I have my chicken stock that is rich. So, but for today, I'm taking it, adding it into a pot. I'm going to add in that tomato paste that I told you guys about. I'm going to make that video with you and share very soon. Don't worry. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in my jumbo beef stock and then just give them a very good mix. This is what we are going to use to add the chicken inside of it. Then I'm just going to go in and add in some onion flakes and then we're just going to take our spoon again and give that a very good mix. This is not like a gravy, no, it's just something that will just get your chicken to be extra moist when you're eating your rice. Because if you are familiar with my channel and I've watched my other jollof rice videos, I'm from Sierra Leone, West Africa. And when we make jollof, we make a side gravy or a side stew that we eat with our jollof. But for this particular jollof recipe, I did not do that. So that's why I'm substituting with this chicken broth or chicken stock. And after baking my chicken, I'm going to just put them inside, just mix them, mix them and just make sure they are into that. And that is how we enjoyed this jollof rice, my daughters and I. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you are going to try the jollof rice recipe, tell me in the comment section how you did. And if you are going to try using your chicken broth when you are grilling your chicken in the oven, the broth that will be coming out, if you be using it to make this a little bit of chicken sauce, because this is also a very tiny good idea recipe, let me know in the comment section. Please go follow me on TikTok. My TikTok is active. I'm doing a little bit of dancing, not something that I don't do here on TikTok, but anyways, it's fun. And I'll see you guys whenever you see me. Have a lovely day.